Today we have the lovely Brie Geiger here. She is an actress, comedian, DJ, rapper. What can't she do?
I can barely take edibles. That's what
I'm screaming.
We're about to find out the one thing she may not be able to do.
Yeah, we're going to see her take edibles, and it's going to be really exciting.
Yes.
So we're going to ask you some questions. We're going to take some edibles. So what sort of edibles do you normally take? You were sort of talking about it before we started rolling.
Yeah, so I usually don't take anything more than like 2 milligrams, maybe 5.
Okay.
I've done the other, other stuff or whatever, but I usually do like a 2 or 5. Sometimes if I'm out, maybe a 10. But I have to kind of like already be out.
Yeah, I feel that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
And that's a great dosage for people who do not want to get too high, but would like to feel it in their mind and body.
And you definitely will.
You will. You'll still feel it.
Yeah, I remember like I didn't like do weed for a little bit, and then I like started again, and then I took like a 10 mg, and I like was too high. I went to sleep, and then my boyfriend at the time went through my phone, and like he started texting all of my friends asking if I was cheating on him, and one of them said yes, like.
Okay, don't blame it on the edible.
I'm gonna take this later.
So be careful with edibles now.
Yeah,
right?
I'm not
your
sure
boyfriend
what
your
the
phone.
edibles were the issue there. I could target a few others, but that's okay.
Okay, so which edible are you gonna start with, Brie?
No, which one should you try
like
first?
we have like a 5 mg Terra. These Lost Farm fruit chews that like Haley is obsessed with.
I am. They're like Starbursts.
Yeah, they're
I like
10
the fruity
mg.
ones.
Okay.
I like Terra, but like I don't like the taste of the coffee. So.
Oh,
espresso.
that's what I loved about
did
it.
too.
And most
Yeah, I
people
love
do.
espresso.
I'm not like a coffee espresso type of tasty girl.
Yeah.
So that's my one thing with them. But I like the way it hits. If I just like it over. I also don't like when they taste good because then I just eat
Because you
it.
want to keep eating them. That's what I was saying about they need to give us a bag of unmedicated goodies too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could eat like this whole tin.
Yes.
For
easily,
sure.
without
That's
thinking.
actually
delicious.
brilliant. Like a bag and it's half.
Yeah.
Yes.
In half.
It
You
should
just eat
be.
the chips out of the other side.
Because then they're still making money off of us, but
Yeah.
where they're giving us
They should
the
sell
snack.
snacks
Yeah.
at dispensaries. It's a pharmacy,
They
right?
should.
Like,
Yes.
if there needs to be a Walgreens meets. Oh my God, no! I shouldn't tell you guys this. I'm Mark Zuckerberg of weed now. I'm sorry, but
We're the twins. We're gonna take
we're
it.
Winklevoss twins.
Winklevoss. That's what it is. Oh my God, I could not think of their names in my life.
I'm screaming. This would also be good for you, Brie, too. These are the Petra cannabis infused mints. It's 2.5.
I
And it
love
has a
those.
sprinkle. Oh, you've used these.
Yeah,
oh,
yeah,
so
yeah.
you're a fan.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, shout out
Do
to
you like
Eva.
a little influencer hand behind that?
Yeah,
Oh,
influencer hand. Yes.
I love it so much.
I like the ones that you were listing earlier that are like the so-called beginner ones. I'm like, oh
Yeah.
no, that's me.
Yes.
All
I'm
these,
interested in
and then
those.
if you wanted like a bit of this
Oh, these are-
chocolate, this is dark chocolate. I don't know if you're into
And
that.
it's toffee, which is my favorite.
Oh, toffee crunch.
Oh, yeah. So I.
You just took one of those?
You just ate one?
Yeah.
We
Oh,
were
should I
watching.
wait?
No, it's fine. You just
Oh.
said
No,
no.
just
We
neither
didn't
of us
see
were
it.
cheers.
Oh,
Yeah, I was like, what? Okay. So, what do you think?
Of the taste?
Yeah.
I hate it.
Because she hates espresso, not because the brand.
Are we okay? But I fuck with them. I buy Terra. Like I fuck with them.
Just
Yeah.
not that flavor.
Not that flavor.
No, I just like the. And then when I first got them, especially I got them at an event. It was all like the coffee stuff or whatever. So
Yeah.
it's just like for me. But again, I don't want it to taste good. So I don't like if you're
So
asking
that's
me my
good.
taste.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
You
but I also
realize
gonna buy
what's
it 'cause I don't want
happening,
it. Yeah.
basically. You're like, it's good.
That's
I'm gonna
so
be able to
smart.
taste weed, whatever it is, what
So
it is.
smart.
That's how I am, but like I'm really dramatic about it. I'll like be like chugging water, swallowing it.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know?
Like, holding my nose and stuff.
Yeah, that's what I do.
100%.
I like that it was chewy and just like it's already over with. So
Yeah, that's so true.
Haley, what edible are you gonna take? It's your turn now.
Okay, I already did one of these. I'm gonna do the blue dream because since it's strain specific, this one's gonna be a little bit more of a sativa.
Yeah, and you're a
which is
sativa
really cool about that
vibe,
I am.
girl.
But then I also did the purple punch already, so it's gonna be like actually a hybrid.
Yeah,
It's only been
hybrid.
like 10 minutes since I took the last one.
Oh, you're gonna take some of this chocolate. Tell me how it tastes.
And Camille,
I'm trying to get
which
this
one are
out
you
my
gonna
mouth.
take?
Okay, I'm gonna go with the highest testing
Let's
edible
go, girl.
that
So
we
scared.
have out here. It's from ABX,
So nervous.
Absolute Extracts. and it's at 50 mg. I actually saw one at 100 mg, but I was afraid to take that one, honestly, in public.
Yeah.
I'd start speaking in tongues if I took like a 100 mg pill on camera. But honestly, I take these like almost every night. Like I'll take like a 25 mg. If I'm having a really hard night, I will take 50 mg, so I'm not that intimidated by it. And I will say, when you take an edible this strong, you pretty much automatically feel it.
Yeah.
Like it's not as subtle.
Like the actual pill that comes
this
in.
is the pill. It looks like basically a fish oil pill.
Oh, okay.
And I think it actually does come, like it's mixed with CO2, which is fish oil.
There's 50 milligrams all in that one.
Yeah, in this one pill.
Girl.
Yeah, I know. For context, this entire like chocolate is 100. So this is half of that. This pill is half. Aren't these like, these are also 100 because there's 10 in this. So this pill is half of this entire package.
Half a bag of edibles.
I don't have water, so I'm also going to take it dry.
Do you want some water?
Oh, wait, I'm going to go get water.
Yeah, get water.
Friends are like,
Oh, wait, no, I have green tea. I'll take a green tea, keep it vibey.
Okay, so I know that I primarily use edibles for like two things: sleeping / like winding down from my day, and if I'm feeling very tense or anxious and like I feel it in my body, it's like the quickest way for me to actually relax my body and stop sending off like flight or fight signals. Brie, what do you think you use them the most for? Like when you do dabble in edibles?
Yeah.
I use them to get over breakups and like, fucking destroy any like brain thought that I have that might make me overthink or call my ex.
Yeah. It's like that's like bomb for your brain.
Yeah, this is for me. It's like a healing process, like, you know what I mean? Or also I just use it to party, you know?
Yeah.
It's funny because when I do edibles and I'm out and I'm partying, people always are like thinking I'm like just like on like drugs, and they'll also like, hey, I tell you the truth, like I'm just like high. And, like I'll talk a lot and like I'll like chew my gums and shit, or I'll like just be on an edible. And
screaming.
Yeah, it just really affects me.
And you take like 15 mg out the house, as you said? Or like
maybe like 10, but like for a night, like maybe like 15 or whatever. But sometimes I'm eating it with my friends, so who knows really how much I'm taking. If I engage it for sure, but if I took an Uber there, it's on. Like I just like, it don't matter.
If you don't have to drive, you get to do whatever you
want.
want.
I love drinking and being on an edible.
Yeah, it's a good time.
It's a vibe.
Yeah.
So we're gonna ask you some professional questions too, because we know that you're an artist. So we're gonna hit these start acting. Yeah. Oh my God. 1, 2, 3. The UFO is lifting off. Your bong is so cute. It's shaped like a UFO.
Wait, I love the cow in the front, especially the cow being like vaporized into UFO. It's so cute.
Yes.
Is this the first time ever being smoked out of? It's like super clean.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yes. You broke its
It's
cherry.
from one of our sponsors, Daily High Club / Dank Stop. And Daily High Club is something I get that's a monthly box with a bunch of like pieces. I get like bowlers. Like I got that in my box, sometimes that. And that one came in. And I loved it so much because I've been wanting one of those UFO with the cow. Because sometimes they have big versions of that one where there's an actual cow in in like this part.
Oh yeah.
That's cute. I think I saw that one.
It's so cute.
I love that.
I love it.
Oh man. So when did you start acting?
Oh, I was like, oh yeah, we are talking. Hey, we're gonna
screaming.
Answer questions. When did I start acting? Man, I was super young. I was like maybe 8.
Damn.
My first show. And it started because I was always like acting up and being a class clown and just the center of attention and giving unsolicited jokes. Like
screaming.
No one would ask for jokes, but I'd be giving them in class and stuff.
You were a teacher's worst nightmare, weren't you?
Yeah.
Like, you were the funny kid.
I was the funny
kid.
I had ADD and like I would put the pill in my mouth and I would spit it out.
No.
So I was like, sometimes it would work. But like, my friends would tell me straight up, like, I don't like when you take that pill because as a kid, when you take like Ritalin and Strattera and Adderall, it like really calms you, you know? Mm-hmm. It's not like how you take it taken out for the club or whatever. Whatever you do, it's not the same.
When you take Ritalin for the club.
Yeah, gang, gang. And you got that Ritalin. Because I be taking Adderall and stuff as an an adult, and it's like it's like focus and like get stuff done. But as a kid, I was really on it, just like focused and not creative. And I was like my volleyball team, the basketball team, all the girls on the team were like, I hate when you take it. And, like these girls were coming up to me saying like you change. It's like I hated it. And I was just always acting up, acting out. But you know, I wasn't like disrespectful to the teachers, but if there wasn't a substitute teacher, I was gonna be like 20
So they
characters.
made you start like acting after that. They were like, you need to go into theater.
There was like a group to like go home. Like if I, you know, like I never wanted to go home because it was like, you know, that I was getting in trouble in school for just being crazy, and my mom was gonna say something. So I was like, well, let me just do an after school program so I can just do some shit.
She can get off my back.
Yeah. And we agreed. My mom was like, nah, like, you know, I'm cool.
I also need a break.
yeah, like I'm good. So that's when I started acting. It was the after school program.
Wow. Mm-hmm. So what's your favorite role that you've done so far? Oh my God, it's gonna be good. You can tell.
Oh my God.
I'm screaming.
My favorite role?
That's a hard question. I mean, you played a lot, right?
Yeah, I've seen your reel. It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's like 10 billion roles.
Yeah. I've done a lot of stuff, but like, I guess, there is something on my reel where they cut the script. The writer cut the script and didn't want us to shoot it. It was like YouTube studios, and you could do like when they would go to the studio and do like a whole sketch show.
Oh, that's cool.
And they paid for it. This is like, you know, this is like 2013, 2014. I had just moved out here.
Oh wow, that's a great gig.
It was a great gig.
Yeah.
Like she came in, cut the script. She was like, no, I really want, like, I have an opportunity. I really want to take this and do something with it. And I was playing this bartender who just kind of like was chilling and like would answer people's questions and stuff. And there was a whole something else going on. But she cut the script, so they were like, well, we have the production here, we have the crew here, we have all the actors here. I was already in makeup. And they just let me improvise for like an hour and a half.
That's fine.
And so I was just talking shit.
That's amazing.
Yeah. And it was me, and if you watch back the reel, like you'll see like we break sometimes and stuff, but it was like the best one I've ever had. Because I was just saying, I was just
you just love improv.
Weird shit. Yeah. I love to improvise and just like have a good time. So I was able to be myself and I don't know, that role was great. I don't even know her name. She was just this.
She was Bree.
Yeah,
it was you.
Yeah, that's a good question.
When did you start comedy?
Comedy, I was like maybe 16, 17. There was a improv group, or like improv, also after school, like improv and stuff.
Oh, I did that too.
Yeah.
I loved improv. I started improv when I was 15, and I was way into that.
Cool.
Yeah. I'm so sad. Like, improv is gone since the pandemic. It's like basically dead. You do a little bit of improv though.
Yeah, I do a little bit of improv, some musical improv, and all freestyle.
Yes.
Unsolicited. Like, no one asked me to freestyle, but I'll be.
I'm asking.
Yeah, period. Have you seen those memes? I love those memes where it's like your friends, something about your friends like freestyling, or like, oh, you have some with freestyling and your friends, like of the sort. And I'll find it, but
I'm screaming.
That's me for sure.
Insert the meme.
Yes, we'll find it and insert it. Yeah. Exactly.
Thank you.
When did you start using cannabis?
I was 13 years old my first time I had
Damn, bitch.
Yeah.
You were a bad kid.
That's like right in the middle, like between you starting your acting career and you starting your comedy career. Like it's like somewhere in the middle. You were
like, led you to comedy.
Yeah,
just hella stressed out over the school play and shit. Like, damn, I need to smoke.
13-year-old you.
Yeah.
Where's my hit?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I was young. I was like 13, but I didn't smoke all the time after that.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I remember the first time, there was nothing like the first time. You know what they say in Half Baked with Dave Chappelle? He's like, the first time I smoked weed, they were wrong. They say you don't get high. But he's like, but they're right. Because I got really, really, really high. And it's him like walking through and he's just like a kid walking through the 7-Eleven, like looking at chips and stuff.
I'm screaming. That's amazing.
Basically that. Instantly, I've never been that euphoric high in my entire life, and it was with like 4 friends, and we just connected and like couldn't walk and like all these things with the grass and like
You gotta write a movie about that.
awesome.
That sounds so cute. Like
Yeah.
all girls. Yeah.
I kind of want. I would love to like hear people's first time, like a whole series of like. They have people's first time on acid on Netflix. Have you seen that show?
Ooh,
First time?
no.
But it's crazy. They'll say like some.
I don't even remember the first time I've done acid. That's how much acid I've done.
Yeah. I remember my first time. It's short.
Yeah.
Saying some prayers for my friends.
I've already had a flashback. It was crazy. I was like,
you
damn.
have?
Yeah, it was okay. I was like driving.
you felt it?
Yeah, I was just like, this is weird. Like I feel high and I'm not high.
Oh,
like I was dead
no.
sober, and then like all of a sudden like the world was getting wavy. I was like, what the fuck?
See, I've
It
heard
felt
about
like
it. I didn't know
LSD. Yeah, it was crazy.
How long did it come back for?
About like 30 minutes.